Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let's start your reading, Cancer. Let's see what's been happening in the past. What's been happening in the past with Cancer? Okay, here we go. You have the Nine of Swords. You've been feeling very anxious of late, Cancer. Hmm? Let's see why you've been so anxious. You have the Page of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. There is something you're not able to take a decision on. There have been, just let me get the Page of Swords a little more. High Priestess. See, you have, there is some idea, there is some, um, some idea or some ideas which are, there on the, which are there in front of you, but you are not sure, which one is going to be the best option for you. You're not able to choose, Cancer, what is going to be the very best for you, and that is causing you some kind of anxiety because you have only limited information with respect to, whatever choices you have or whatever ideas you have or whatever it is you need to decide upon. You do not have, enough information. So you have to, I mean, you've got just a little bit, but a lot of it needs to, it has not yet come to you, just a little bit, enough for you to see that, whether you need to proceed with it or no. But the entire thing is that, you are not very clear with respect to this, and maybe, you're not able to take a decision, and there is a decision probably which is awaited, but you're not able to do that because you don't have enough information. Maybe you're pressed for time, maybe there is something you need to decide, and that is what is causing you the anxiety that, I need to decide, but how do I decide? What is the very best thing, for me at this point in time? That is in the past. So you have been anxious with respect to taking a decision, and for some of you, I also feel that, you are not able to see a little ahead in the future with respect to something. Like I said, the information is not enough. So, and that is why you're wondering, how are things going to pan out? What should I decide? What is the best course of action? It's not clear for you, and there's something, and with respect to that, things are going round and round in your head. There is something which is keeping you awake and a little worried. What's in the present? We have the Ten of Pentacles. Let's see what this Ten of Pentacles is about. Six of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Okay, so having, gone through this phase, you have probably reached some decision which, for the time being looks good enough. Okay, because you probably have reached something, some conclusion whereby you're able to leave this stressful situation behind, but it's not really sorted out at the root level. You have not really been able to work at it from the root level. It is just like, let's say, a superficial thing. It's a decision which is, like, it's just skimming the surface. You have not been able to tackle it, but at, because that's the best you can do right now. So it is like, for now I cannot really, fathom out everything. So whatever is looking fine, whatever works very well at the superficial level, let me go with that. And you're quite happy taking that decision. At least you have come out of this Nine of Swords stressful energy, anxious energy. Something is working. So you feel that even if you've not got a, completely, you've not grasped it completely, but at some level you can take some decision, and you've taken the decision at that, and you probably, you are feeling better having taken that decision, but you also know very well that you've not really sorted out that issue. it's like, just like it's at the surface, you've started with something and you're seeing that, let's see how this progresses, how this moves, but you know that that is really not the solution. That is really not, something you can build on. It is just like, to get out of this stressful energy, you had to take a decision, you took it, and now you're just seeing, how it pans out. What's coming for you? Death. So there is an end to, things are all set to change in a pretty, drastic manner, as in, you have taken some decision and you're moving ahead with it, but there is a bigger change coming for you. Let's see what it is about. You have the Hierophant, Nine of Swords. That anxiety is coming to a permanent end. Okay, and you have the Three of Cups. There is something to celebrate, there is something to, feel happy about. So whatever decision you have taken, you proceed with it. In due course of time, you will see the entire thing, changing in a way, in a manner which is going to put this entire anxiety to end. You will, have something to be happy about, to be, celebrating. Okay, I need to get a little more. Let's see what this is about. See, the Hierophant card is continue doing whatever you are doing for now. Like I said, you could take a decision based on, that that's the best you can do. So that's good. That's really nice, because that itself is opening up the way for changes to be brought in by the universe. The Hierophant is a guide. He knows, what is to be done, and does not reveal what is going to happen. He just tells these people that just do what I am telling you to do and rest, see how things unfold. So whatever decision you have taken, Cancer, you will see major changes coming in due course of time, and this entire stress and anxiety is coming to an end, and you will feel a lot happier, you will feel a lot better. Let me get a little on this Three of Cups. You will need to get together with people to create new plans for, the further progress of whatever you needed to decide upon. Okay, so just wait, continue doing, whatever you can with this decision you have taken, and then you just need to wait and see how things are going to change, because with the Death card over here, the universe wanted you to do something, okay, which you have done, and after that the universe will take charge of the situation. You have got the Moon Cycles card. So here you just wait and see, whenever you watch this reading, just, make a note of whether the moon is waning or waxing. There is going to be a completion, there could be a full moon around, or maybe you just started with a new moon. So if you just started with the new moon, that means you just started with the decision, and now you see how that cycle ends, and with as the moon cycle completes, you will see the universe also adding to whatever you have done. And if you are towards, the full moon, then you see that by the time the moon does reach, full moon stage, you will get that indication of how things have completely changed for you, and how this cycle has ended. We did get the Ten of Swords, right? Yeah. So something is set to end, and make a note of the moon cycle to see, how many days are left, and then you will get a fairly good idea as to these many days. You will, at the end of those many days, you will get that indication. Okay. And it also talks about, your own thought process, because your mind is governed by the moon, which is your thoughts and your feelings. So whatever you can think of at this point in time, it is destined for you to take only that kind of step, even though you're anxious, even though you're stressed. But in the midst of that, there is a decision which is most appropriate. Okay, because it's supposed to happen at that point in time. It is supposed to happen like this. You are to go undergo this duress, this anxiety, and just really push yourself to take that one decision which is going to just get you going, right? So just trust that whatever you have taken is the best, and that has, the universe is waiting for you to take the decision, so that it can take things forward for you. And any other guidance? Outdoors. Do spend time outdoors. You'll feel a lot relaxed, rejuvenated, refreshed. Okay, it works wonders. And clear cognizance. So pay attention to thoughts that come to you as they are answered pressed. So those of you who are feeling stressed, if there is a repeated thought which is coming to you, that is what you need to pursue. That is what you need to follow. That is what you need to do, because that is what the universe wants you to do, so that it can bring about a transition and a change in your situation. So whatever you're getting, whatever comes to you repeatedly in your thought, is the answer, is the thing you need to do with the Six of Swords card, which is going to help you move forward with respect to this. Okay, so if it is coming repeatedly, it knows that that this is what you need to do. So pay attention to it and see, if it will definitely fall in place with you, within you also. It will make a lot of sense to you as well, and it'll, you'll just feel that this is the right thing I can do given the circumstances. And rest, you see, it's all going to work out very well in due course of time. So with that, Cancer, I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.